raise strong, bold, brave children.
Absolutely.
Hi, so I'm Sassi and I'm mum to Zanaya, who's 6.
And I am Chloe and I'm mum to Marley, who is 7.
Do you not think time flies?
Time flies when you're having fun,
literally,
babes.
honestly, it feels like not even that far ago. I was like, yeah, I'm mum to Zanaya, she's 1.
They'll be 17 next time we're doing this. We're talking about troubled teens.
Troubled teenagers. Can you describe the series in 3 words?
Fun, dramatic, and a little bit wild.
Yeah.
Go on, you tell me your 3.
I'd probably say a splash, a blessing, and a roller coaster.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What challenges have you had to overcome this series?
Just put myself in some uncomfortable situations, really, to better myself and better who I want to be.
Good for you. Put yourself first.
Sometimes you put yourself in uncomfortable situations to
better yourself.
Yeah, better yourself.
Love that. I think for me, finding a new house. It is a big change, and a lot to do and a lot of work, but I'm excited to make it our own.
Yeah, congratulations. Should be proud of yourself.
Thanks, girl. So in this series, when have you had to be bold, brave?
I went on a little self-love retreat and the people were really out of my comfort zones, and there wasn't really people that I would brush shoulders with on day-to-day life. So I felt like in that instant when I got there, I had to be bold and brave because there was no turning back or getting out of it. I had to just take part in the activities, which was not a bit of me at all. They're very different people to me, I would say, and I definitely had to pull out the brave and bold card there to just get through the 4 days, to be honest.
You go, girl.
I've got to do it. Got to do what you got to do. When have you been bold and brave this series?
I feel like we had quite a dramatic trauma during the series, and I think for me, trying to be as supportive as possible and put how I was feeling aside to make sure I focused on Jordan. And we actually had a break through filming.
Oh, really?
Just to it was a huge shock to the system. And I think for me, when Jordan was I'm ready to film again, I was even though maybe I was a bit I don't even know if I'm ready. Are you sure you're ready? I was no, that's what he wants to do. Let's get back into normality. Let's start living real life again.
Well done, Club. That's amazing. Do you know, you're the rock, you're holding it all together.
I do really try. Even when I feel like I'm falling apart, I still just try and...
As a woman, as a mother, that's what you've got to do. You've got to be brave, you've got to be bold, and you've got to keep it moving. Because it's not only you, and Jordan, it's...
We're showing our kids.
Yeah, we're showing our kids the way. We raise strong, bold, brave children.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When in this series has Zanaya had to be bold and brave?
Zanaya was brave at this water obstacle we went to. I was actually scared, to be honest, and she was jumping off all these big high things into the water, and I thought, you're brave. Zanaya's always brave and she's always bold. So when in this series, has Marley been brave or bold?
I think Marley was very brave and bold when we told him we're going to do some extra English because we'd had parents' evening and his teacher was concerned in English that he was falling behind and he was getting frustrated. So I really wanted to give him that confidence and give him that boost wherever we could. So we decided to do some extra English tutoring, and he just was so bold and brave in that.
All kids learn at different stages, and I think you've done the right thing. You've got him some extra help and support, and look, he's flying with colours. What a clever boy. So
Bless
good.
him.
Yeah.
So what's the boldest thing you've seen me do?
I'd say when you did that bikini underwear shoot, I thought the pictures were amazing, you looked amazing, body shape amazing.
Thanks. I feel like I've got a confidence boost now.
Okay, no, it was.
I forgot I did that.
What's the boldest thing you've seen me do?
Well, I'm not going to give any sneak peeks for this series, but obviously what I've seen and heard, what you do this series is super brave and bold. The self-love you give yourself this series is 10 out of 10.
Oh, thanks, Club. I feel like this series, I've really opened myself up to be vulnerable and honest, and I think that is brave because not every day is happy chappy. You've got to be real.
And you've got to put yourself out of your comfort zone sometimes.
Yeah. Definitely. We're brave gals.
We are. You go, Glencoe.
Yeah, you go, girl.